All right. See what we got. Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands. 7, 7. Nine of Pentacles. So the reason why somebody's alone, the reason why somebody's always alone, the reason why people always treated them terribly, the reason why people have, it seems like people have just kind of like dumped on somebody all the time. And you're wondering why. What is the reason behind it? When you have everything. When you, maybe you don't have everything, but you are everything. You know, you're complete. Okay? There's a reason why people have pushed you out. What is that reason? Really seems like there is no reason. But there must be some reason why people reject you. Someone so loving, so nurturing, classy, beautiful. Why does it always come to this? Let's dig a little deeper, shall we? 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands. It's as if people, there's like a lot of things that kind of come to you rather easily. Something just comes to you. Whether it's gifts, whether it's communication, whether it's luck. Something about you stirs up this emotion within people. And it makes them fight with themselves. Even after they discard you, even after they reject you, they even probably often wonder, why did I do that? What is it? So it's something about you that makes people look inside of themselves. It makes people have to kind of like step up to the plate. It's as if people know that there's something about you that's great. People just know that there is something about you that's extraordinary. It's very, very different. And they don't like it because it makes them realize what they lack. That they don't have something that makes them special. But they know that there's something about you that makes you special. Which is why they discard you. They don't like you. They don't like the feeling of trying to compete with you. Because they know they can't measure up. So they'll do anything that they can to hurt you. Star. Because it's as if people know that there is just something extraordinary about you. Something incredibly special about you. You never wanted to be in that position. You just wanted to be welcomed. You wanted to be loved. The problem is your mission is so different from other people's. And it causes this. Judgment, death, 3 of Swords. 10 of Wands. Something about unwavering. You are incredibly, incredibly important. That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's kind of how I'm getting this. It's as if there's really nothing that can really hurt you anymore. You have already transitioned. And there's these things within you that people don't like. Because you bring out the demon in them. The one that was asleep, that they didn't know was there. Maybe they did know it was there. Maybe you uncovered it. They don't like their cover being blown. Something very, very dark within a lot of us. It's like they don't like things being brought up. People don't like to feel weak. People don't like to face those challenges. They just want to turn to the world and say, hey, I'm perfect. Look at me. Be like me. When deep down they know that they don't even want to be like them. There is something very special and very important that's coming up very, very soon. There could be somebody that is coming back from the past. It's like a challenge that you must face. Something that you don't want to deal with. Something you haven't been wanting to deal with. I don't know what this challenge is, only you do. This could be, let me give a couple examples. Let's say somebody that you used to really, really love passes. Okay? Transitions. I prefer the word transition. What's that going to do to you? Let's say it's somebody that once upon a time you did love, but then they did something very, very horrible to you. And you can't forgive them. Maybe at some time you were like, I don't care what happens to them. You can find out that that person transitions. It's like a big test that could be coming up for somebody. Probably going to put a lot of stress on you. Maybe you're going to find out that you still had feelings. Maybe you're going to find out that, you know what, you don't have any feelings whatsoever. And you've passed that. You could find out. Let's say you find out in next transitions. Let's say you find out, somebody who had a hand in destroying something in your life that you loved very, very much. Let's say you find out that that person transitioned. Okay? I'm getting a very strong sense about that. Well, justice I think it kind of came out in reverse, or I'm not really sure. We'll take it in, well, it's kind of if, so we'll take it as if. Something says no, put it in reverse. This is somebody that you've been at odds with. Justice is not in their favor. Justice is not in this person's favor. For something that they did. Ten of Swords in reverse. You know how I can't stand saying zodiac signs? Because people don't fully understand tarot enough. A lot of people just don't understand tarot enough. We still have to tell people, that genders don't matter. People still get so fixated on that. Okay? However, something wants me to say zodiac signs. Okay? These could mean anything. This could mean just a simple energy of a zodiac sign. This could mean the actual sun, moon, or rising. Or it could also mean a time frame. A season. For instance, the Hierophant is Taurus. It could be indicating Taurus season. Okay? So that's during, April through May. Could mean that season. That could be of significance. Okay? Justice, Libra energy. It's in reverse. So a lot of times I like to think of Libra as like a, something that's in, if it's in reverse, a lot of times I like to think of it as a moon sign. Okay? It's just how I do it. Maybe the moon was in Libra during Taurus season. Maybe somebody is a Taurus with their moon in Leo. Why did I say that? With their moon in, Libra. Okay. We also have Scorpio. We also have Aquarius. And for whatever reason, this is either Sag or Capricorn. I can't remember. I can't remember what judgment is. There you have it. Now, there is something very, very significant about this. Let me try to dig into this to figure this out. So we can pinpoint it. Could also be a moon in Scorpio. Strength. So, you have somebody here. I'll tell you what I'm getting. it's like somebody may have interfered in somebody's relationship. I know this kind of comes out a lot. This is very, very significant. Let's say two people had a mission to accomplish. Let's say they had a mission that was very, very important. You know, two people that get together. Let's say if they got together, they are able to create something. When they're apart, they're not able to create something magical that could actually help people. Okay? You know, you have lots of things. I can't give any examples right now, but there's lots of things in history whereas two people, if they didn't get together, whatever it was that was created that they did probably would never have happened had they not come together. So what I'm getting is there were two people who were in relationship. I'm not seeing romantic, but it feels like it was romantic. Okay? Two people who were supposed to create something together. This person came in between. Is this, yeah? This is really specific. Whoever this person was that's in negative karma, they actually laughed about it. They were happy that they broke somebody up. There was a lot of ego involved. They probably gloated about it. They did something. I'm thinking of something right now. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, anyway. In your scenario, somebody did something to gloat about something, to brag. They did something that came across as like, as if they won. This person I don't even know the right word for it. They're in some negative karma. They're in some negative karma, okay? Justice is in reverse for them, okay? It's fortunate for you. This is the underlying energy. This is somebody from the past, something that's kind of coming back, something to be cleared up, okay? So something is about to be released or set free. And this is involving somebody. It was a third-party situation where somebody did something to break up two people who had a mission to complete together. I'm getting very, very strongly. This was something, you know, Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of like waking up a lot of people. It's like that. So whatever it is that these two people would do, it's almost like people would have seen things differently. It would have helped people to connect. I'm getting the word global. Something about helping two people connect globally. What the hell? That could mean, I don't know necessarily it's like a platform or social media, but perhaps people being able to relate, like if they have some kind of a message. I'm getting some really, I'm trying to figure out what this is. What's being shown to me. Tell me about these two people that were supposed to come together. Four of Wands. King of Pentacles in reverse. This person was not up to the challenge. They were not ready. They were still in night energy. They did not have exactly what it took at the time. Okay? And any amount of doubt, hence this person, any amount of doubt, you know, it's kind of like building a stack of cards, you know, building a stack of cards. It's incredibly delicate. One wrong move, the whole stack of cards will fall. Okay? It's as if this person came in and was like, what you doing? And they just went. So any amount of doubt that could have been put into this person's mind, they're just like, oh, no, no. And that's what it was. Okay? Instead of celebrating these two people, they're kind of like stuck. Yeah. Somebody did something pretty incredible. I don't generally get messages quite like this, but this is like a really, really intense reading. This is incredibly intense. Somebody kept two people apart. They did something. They played around with something. You know, you really... Something's been happening. I was going to take a break. I've just been doing my homework all day. Something kept saying, do a reading, do a reading. All right. The thing is you never know whether you believe in God or not. And that could be part of it. That could be part of it. I was just reading something earlier. If you don't believe that there is, you know, I think it was, how was it said? Oh, it was the book I read by Rabbi, oh my gosh. And it spoke about purpose. Life purpose. If you don't have, oh my gosh. Why do I keep getting these quotes? I got the same thing the other night too. Hang on. Okay, so Nietzsche, the German philosopher famous for saying that God is dead, ironically insisted that unless a person feels that some infinite whole is working through him, his life has no meaning. So whether you have a belief or not, I guess if you don't have a belief, does your life have meaning? I don't know. I don't know. I guess that would be a question for somebody else. Do they feel like their life has meaning? You know? If somebody doesn't feel like there's a mission to fulfill, do people feel like they have a mission to fulfill? Like, I'm supposed to be doing this. I feel called to do this. God tells me to do this. I don't know. I'm just curious. I don't know if people feel like whether they have a divine mission or not. I guess if you don't have one, do you feel like your life has meaning or purpose? There could be a time coming through in order to heal this situation or this scenario. Something could be happening. For whatever reason, something about this happening to this person is going to spark. It's going to spark something. It's going to spark a healing. It could spark a progression, an unveiling, coming out of stagnancy. It could be something like that. So Wheel of Fortune again. So it's like this. For whatever reason, something about this person's negative karma is going to spark. It's going to cause like a domino effect. Okay? You could find out about it. This person did something pretty bad. This person did something to keep people apart. Keep a couple of people apart. They had no business doing it. Probably because I guess they didn't feel like they had any kind of a life mission or anything like that. People that are doing devious things to hurt other people. People that, they just do things to make other people's lives miserable. I guess the question asked is, do people that do these things, people that set out to do these things, do they think it is their mission in life? Do they think it is a divine mission to destroy other people? Do people actually think God said, go down there and destroy this human being? Do people think that? I don't know. It's a good question, I think. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I think about a lot of different stuff. And I wonder what makes people think these things. What makes people do certain things to try to hurt other people? Do they really think that it is a divine mission? Do they think it is their calling to hurt another human being? Okay? Because for whatever reason, this person did this to the wrong people. People that were probably very, very protected. Who had a purpose. Who had a soul mission. And the universe orchestrated something about these two people coming together in order to help God's family, God's children, including this person. Including this person. So, for whatever reason, something could be getting a reboot. However, I feel as though this person could be seeing that one person is stepping into their mission and fulfilling their mission. And this person could be realizing, oh, I'm supposed to be doing that. I know I'm supposed to be doing that. I know I'm supposed to be doing that. It's like this realization, because I keep hearing it. It's almost like, it's this weird moment where somebody has, and they're just like, I now know what I'm supposed to be doing. And you feel sunken and heartbroken, because that's the feeling that I'm getting. Somebody realizing that they missed out. Not that they missed out if it's their destiny. You know, if it's supposed to happen, it's going to happen. But for whatever reason, something happens, and it really does something to probably make this person kind of reach out. They probably don't even want to admit to it, which is part of it also, is actually swallowing the pride. Swallowing the pride. To be able to step into your mission, into your calling, you have to swallow your pride. How else are you going to fulfill your mission? If you have a calling and you feel like there's something that you're supposed to be doing, you're going to have to swallow your pride. That's basically it. I don't know what else to say, really. So, whoever this message is for, hopefully you get the message.